What's good, everybody? It's your boy Haki, and today we're gonna be reacting to the Young Thug situation. Keeps getting worse, man. We thought it was as worse as it could get. You know what I'm saying? When you get caught for ratting, it really isn't that big of a deal. But in the hip hop world, bro, it's a huge deal. It's
Today,
like
the
part of
world
street
learned that
cred.
Young Thug was a rat, but ever since then, the Young Thug snitch situation has gotten progressively worse ever since, and
Yeah.
there's no sign that there's a stopping in sight. The
Oh,
soundbite from Young Thug interrogation
damn.
footage not only confirmed from my perspective that Young Thug is a rat,
snitch.
but it also
Yeah.
confirmed Young Thug is the worst type of rat. But I'll explain exactly
Why
what
is
I
that?
mean by that a little later on in this video.
Why is that?
However, the
Why?
Young Thug snippets that convince the world that Young Thug is a snitch also encouraged his enemies like Gunna, like Rollo, like YSL Woody. It encouraged them to step forth and give their side of why they don't like Young Thug.
So
and when they stepped forth, they gave some pretty convincing reasons why Young Thug is a terrible human being.
They all technically
YSL Woody
snitched.
will call Young Thug a manipulator. Rollo will break down how Young Thug has been blackballing and taking food off a lot of people's tables by making calls behind the scenes and telling other major artists in Atlanta not to work with certain people because he don't like them, but he will give those major artists a reason like, yo, he a snitch. And the reasons he will give for them being a snitch are why they can't be worked with.
That's why Lil Baby and Gunna don't got no new music, bro.
Seen Young Thug do,
and that shit was hard. And they was hard together. They was a good ass combo.
Why I say particularly that Young Thug is the worst type of rat? Because it's one thing to snitch and it's one thing to conceal that you snitch. But it's one thing to look yourself in the mirror and truly brainwash yourself that your own rules don't apply to you. Young Thug attempted to recreate the rules of the streets to fit his wrongdoings. Like, for example, Young Thug got a brother named Unfunk. Unfunk was also a co-defendant on the YSL case. Unfunk and Gunna took the exact same plea deal. Young Thug will call Gunna a snitch and ask everybody to blackball Gunna, but Young Thug will say that his brother did nothing wrong. This is just another example of how Young Thug is a hypocrite and think the rules of the streets don't apply to him. So Thug tweets out, my brother would have rolled the whole trip out, but when them guys took the plea, I told my brother to take it too. Ninja had just did 12 years and ain't want to put my mama through that again. Young Thug considered Gunna plea deals.
So this is what the Young Thug is basically saying. Yeah, Gunna took that plea deal. He's a snitch. But my brother took that plea deal. He just did 18 years, bro. Why wouldn't he snitch? Nah, bro. If we going by your rules or the street rules, a snitch is a snitch. But I digress. Let's keep playing the video.
Snitching because Gunna said YSL is a gang. But Young Thug told his own brother, according to him,
take that deal.
To snitch because he didn't want his mama to have both sons in jail during Christmas. So it's okay for your brother to snitch to go home to his mama, but Gunna can't take the same plea deal and go home to his mama. Now, y'all might say, well, it's Young Thug he's telling on, right? No. Young Thug had co-defendants.
Yeah, that
so
no
Young
fried
Thug
me.
Telling his brother to snitch is Young Thug telling his brother to also snitch on his co-defendants because their mama shouldn't have two of her sons in jail during Christmas.
Exactly.
See, what Unfunk plead to, we got his plea deal. His plea deal is more outrageous than Gunna plea deal.
Oh, really?
Two other YSL associates racked up additional charges for stabbing up YFN Lucci. It was alleged they snuck phones into the prison, and they was actually on the phone with Young Thug while in jail, orchestrating a hit on YFN Lucci.
What? And while he was in prison?
To conspiring with those YSL associates. So on or about April 3rd, 2022, I discussed with a YSL associate securing protection for another YSL associate at the Fulton County Jail. He signed and said yes. On or about April 14, 2022, I, along with another YSL associate, discussed harming an inmate at the Fulton County Jail because I believe the inmate harmed another YSL associate. He claimed yes. During the April 14, 2022 conversation referenced in Section 5, I also discussed using a drone to fly illegal
so this how they really be using drones to fly illegal
stuff on Twitter that he told his brother to snitch on other YSL associates so he could go home and be with their mama for Christmas because their mama don't deserve to have two sons in jail. Young Thug is the worst type of rat there is. But it gets worse, by the way. This is just the icing. It gets worse. Just like Gunna, he also pled to YSL is a gang.
Yeah.
He also pled that YSL identified themselves by wearing green, wearing clothing with the words YSL or slime on it, wearing pendants displaying the letters YSL or the word slime on it. He even gave the colors of YSL, the hand signs of YSL.
They snitching.
He identified them as a gang and even gave up what exactly they used to identify themselves as gangs. Young Thug said Gunna is a rat because Gunna testified that YSL is a gang. And when you're fighting a RICO, the objective is to prove that your organization is a criminal organization, aka a gang. So if you testify, yes, we are a gang, then you're snitching on us. Well, Young Thug brother testified.
He snitched on more than Gunna said.
YSL's a gang. Young
Thug
was
saying he was doing hits in jail.
Hand gestures they used to identify themselves.
Yeah, he talking about what.
And Young Thug brother took that plea deal against other co-defendants, not just Young Thug. This is a conspiracy with other people involved, which is why one of the co-defendants, Pee Wee, he went on Academics and he says that Young Thug brother is a rat.
I remember, I think I saw this.
That Young Thug told his brother to snitch, but Young Thug co-defendants is calling Young Thug brother a rat. So if you're Young Thug and you told your brother to snitch, what does that make you? The rat orchestrator? The brother also told on other people like Yak Gotti, who was also a co-defendant on the case, who, by the way, Young Thug called a rat, even though Yak Gotti didn't take a plea deal.
He ain't did that wrong.
When a Gunna nigga said, you got to ask him this.
Didn't Yak Gotti beat the case?
Which one it was? Buka Rat Lope? Or Money Rat Mark? Which one it was? The only one solid, Nietzsche, but he dead wrong because you label side a rat, you just like a rat.
Yeah, let me see if the Yak Gotti beat that case. Y'all might well share
the same too, bro. They all eat cheese.
They all eat cheese.
I told you, man, you need to come out with a rat cast. You hear me? They taking over right now. It's real again.
Yeah, he was released in April this year, April 9th. He out, bro.
They said, how are they going to act like Gunna a rat, but Thug brother took the same plea?
You heard what I told you. Yeah. Ain't nobody exempt. Once you're a rat, you're a rat. The only one I can't say a rat. My co-defendant with a RICO right is 28 people. So you got to look at the predicate act. The predicate with me and Jeff was the so-called two-boy shooting, right? So they brought the charge from Cobb County to Forest County. We charged. I raised my hand. I did that. You can't even really convict me again. I already done paid the debt to society because I've been in prison. So I got to keep it real. Now, if I was charged some white NM nigga that can be bought, I'd be on the side of the fence with them.
So wait, hold on. You got to give me a definite answer. Both of them took the Alfred plea. Thug brother and Gunna. What's the difference?
Hey, my man, it ain't no different. They all rats. What the fuck you not understanding?
Does Young Thug think that? Because that's you. Young Thug ain't gonna say his brother a rat. Like that's his blood. That's blood.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he's not calling him a rat. We already know this shit.
If it went for his mama, ain't no telling what else probably would have been out here to him. God bless you, man. Let them go on with their life, man. Jeff up there in Scooter, he waiting in the sky. I'm gonna get him to come down out the sky tomorrow, and we're gonna get these folk to add what they want to motherfucker. You wouldn't believe that. I wouldn't even messing with nobody. I'm speaking the facts. Just like you got CNN News telling you to go to vote for the president. I got the real nigga news. You understand me? Goat talk. That mom coming with the screaming and kicking me, aiding you and Jeff. You understand me? Because we need a platform for what's right. You can't do it by yourself. Because right now the narrative is false all the way around the board. You feel me?
The person you just heard calling Thug's brother Unfunk a rat is Pee Wee Roscoe. He's the dude who shot up Lil Wayne's tour bus, and he's also the dude who Thug told the detectives during his interrogation sold weed to Lil Wayne.
You said you came to talk about Lil Wayne and
Roscoe? I'm just trying to get the whole background between Roscoe and Lil Wayne and all that.
You want me to tell you honestly? This is undercut truth. Man to man.
The man to man. He about to snitch, man to man.
These niggas, these niggas definitely like brothers more than Birdman Wayne.
They doing what now?
Really?
I said them niggas was damn near more brothers than Bird and Wayne.
Oh, Roscoe and Lil Wayne?
Oh, so he was closer than Birdman?
Brain Wayne is drugs.
You can tell
he's snitching. He's saying he calling him a drug
Roscoe talk to Academics that Young Thug has manipulated Pee Wee Roscoe as well into thinking that somehow like Young Thug didn't give Unfunk the pass, and Unfunk would have been hurt badly if he wasn't Thug brother and Thug just sparing him. That's Thug manipulating Pee Wee Roscoe, because Thug has also manipulated a lot of other people, right? Like things have resurfaced or calls have resurfaced where Young Thug is telling people that he ain't give out passes for anyone to take the plea deal.
Yeah, I don't know though. Like, man.
No, another thing I'm gonna say about this real quick, because I feel like a lot of people are forgetting this. This nigga one of his whole things was I slime you out. Slat, I'm a snake. Why do we just think that he would? Why do we think he wouldn't do this to his homies? He's telling you what he's gonna do, but you're like just, you know what I'm saying? Like he told you he was gonna snake all y'all. Slat, why he slimed y'all out for real, literally.
You seen your brother?
He slimed out Roscoe.
Most definitely. But he said you told him to do that.
Man, watch out.
Man, on God, that's what he telling the street.
Man, on God, he kept. On that same God, he kept. Man, he come in for nigga to take a plea and say a lie.
Thug wasn't man enough to let people know that he was telling people to take these plea deals.
Yeah.
Because Thug understood there ain't no excuse for what they're doing. There's no excuse for snitching. If snitching is bad for one person, it's bad for everyone.
It's everybody.
Thug understood that, which is why Thug was denying telling people to take plea deals. You see, this whole little argument they're trying to give Thug, which is, Gunna snitch first, bro. So Thug told his brother to snitch. No, this is not a snitch for snitch, right?
Yeah,
a snitch for snitch ain't allowed in the streets, right?
Nope.
That's what I was told.
Any snitch is unacceptable.
Even in this situation, a snitch for snitch don't apply here. Because
Apparently.
Unfunk isn't snitching on Gunna, he's snitching on the people who didn't take the plea deal. The people like Yak Gotti.
And also, I want to say this too, because I think I saw like 2 people comment on my last Young Thug video. If you think I'm taking any of this that I'm reacting to serious, you are out of your mind, insane, crazy. These are just videos that I react to because honestly, if I was bored and I'm not doing anything business related or reselling or learning or at work, and I just want to have fun and like react to videos, this is what I watch. And I react to it because it gets me views. So I just want to let people know that.
Who took this case to the very end, even after Young Thug took the plea deal, Yak Gotti sought it through and got found not guilty. And can you imagine being Yak Gotti? You held it down. You was thorough. You did everything the right way.
That you were supposed to.
And then you come home and Young Thug is making calls behind the scenes telling people not to mess with you. Young Thug is dropping snippets for songs where he's telling the world that you a rat.
You though.
Wow.
Yeah, not you. Well, we have a lot to talk about, but I think the first thing we really need to cover is that Young Thug dropped a snippet from a song and he mentioned you in it.
Tight shit.
You heard this. He said, Yak Gotti tricked me for some years. I didn't know he was telling.
I tricked who?
He said, Yak Gotti, this is Young Thug rapping. He said, Yak Gotti tricked me for some years. I didn't know he was telling.
Who I told on?
Then he also said in that same verse, he said, only reason I fuck with you, Gunna, it was because of Truth.
Long live Truth too though, but who I told on? We gotta address it. Like we're gonna call a spade, we're gonna address it.
So let's address it.
Who paperwork I'm in or who did a day or some time for Yak Gotti. You know what I mean? That's what this shit come down to.
So to make sure
what I did that nobody else ain't do.
Take it all the way to the end.
All right, then. Fact was a fact.
Yeah, well, I remember he's like the only person that did not take a plea deal, and he beat them because it wasn't the feds that started this case.
He said Yak did not say a
police.
single thing about Jeff in his interviews with the cops. I don't know where this is coming from. Yak had the opportunity to turn on Young Thug during the trial to get out of the case easy. He never took it. He stood tall and took it all the way to the jury.
Tight shit, but at the same time, I ain't got nothing to turn on because nigga ain't did shit. You see what I'm saying? So it just still to the point where like, if they trying to make me do this or say this just for I can't
just
do
saying
this.
that so they can lock up Thug because they really just want to lock up Thug.
True. Second of all, it like I stand on more principle than that. 9 times for everybody else to stand on the principle.
I mean, did that bother you when you heard that?
I ain't tripping. Ain't nothing bothered me at that point. Ain't nothing I ain't seen. I done seen
that nigga got that Atlanta accent
son,
so heavy, bro.
Well, is he referring to the interrogation video that came out a while ago? Is that what he's referring to?
He probably like, you gotta talk to him. But if you are, it like, what? Like, who did the day for me? Who I told on? Who?
But whole time, the brother who really ratted gets a pass because he's Thug brother.
Of course.
Or because Thug told him to rat. So now Thug is like the czar of the streets, right?
I thought he had a Balenciaga wig on. I'll look at what's
That's
going to
the rules
comment
now,
that
man.
Video.
Yo, Thug is getting a lot of pushback right now, and a lot of people is turning on Thug. Based on things that Thug did himself. Thug,
this is all his fault.
Wouldn't have this backlash. People wouldn't be talking about Thug the way they're talking about Thug right now.
No, he all over
Thug
you
came home
too.
and minding his business. If Young Thug came home and dealt
did his
strictly with
YouTube.
music, if Young Thug wasn't playing the Pablo Escobar czar of the street role,
if he did that and was just focusing on that and Spider, like this is probably gonna kill Spider sales, bro. Ain't nobody about to be rocking that shit no more.
Absolutely no reason whatsoever.
I feel like I'm not about to restock on them.
What Gunna said was not used against Young Thug, right? Nothing Gunna said was used against Young Thug in the court of law. But Thug still came home and tried to stop Gunna shine, but he can't because Gunna more popping than Thug. Another street dude who Thug tried to blackball, Rollo, he would respond to Thug ratting on his Twitter page, and Rollo would say, well, B, I lied to the
I knew he made some calls to Lil Baby because he did the same thing to Gunna.
Wasn't right. Now you're going to have to go through what me and Gunna went through, and we waiting on that gospel album too, twin. Thug responded back, and Thug says, see, the difference between me and you is, one, your friends said you didn't lie. You actually told on real people. You said that somebody actually did something that they was arrested for. I made an honest mistake. So when Thug do it is an honest mistake.
Oh my God. It was
saying that we sold Lil Wayne weed to try to prove to the detectives that we wasn't beefing with him. See the difference? And let's not forget, you told Fanny you would take the stand on me and Lucci in our case to get out of jail. I'll be real, man. Thug is great, man.
Yeah, Thug like this role that he playing is amazing. Like he got
going on, but it's an honest mistake when Young Thug do it. It's ratting when anybody else do it.
Guys, it was an honest mistake, man. I didn't mean to rat. I didn't mean to rat. I just wanted to get out of the situation, and I might have accidentally said something to maybe get somebody locked up. Maybe. Like, what the fuck, nigga? What does that mean?
Because what's the excuse for what Young Thug did to Birdman? Birdman was an active suspect. Y'all forgot. Birdman was listed in the official
I forgot about this.
As who
I forgot about they were
the hit on Lil Wayne's tour bus.
They were investigating because they had beef at the time
to shoot up Lil Wayne's tour bus.
And I think Young Thug and Birdman were close at that time.
Young Thug went into that interrogation room and told them folks, man, y'all ain't see that mixtape Lil Wayne just dropped? Where Lil Wayne said Birdman is the army, and if Birdman comes after him,
this nigga face be fucking crying me because he remind me of that big homie that's funny as hell that would be at the lunch table, bro. Let me know if y'all remember that. I always had that one fat homie that was he's not even fat, but he kind of like, bigger homie that was
because he said
funny
if Birdman comes after him, he's gonna go out like Tony Montana. You drew their attention to that mixtape when Birdman was an active suspect. Was you trying to free Birdman too?
Come to find out, him and Birdman got problems.
This nigga got all the receipts for every audio. He not playing with y'all.
He said on one of the songs, he was like, "I don't want no problems."
And Young Thug listened because he was Lil thing. You can obviously see the Lil Wayne inspiration.
And if that nigga coming for me, I'm going out like Tony. He said those exact words.
Who is Tony?
Tony Montana. Scarface. I know Scarface.
Tony Montana. Yeah, you see how hype they got after you give. That's key information that he just gave out. The girl started speaking, her tone of speech started speeding up. Yeah, she getting excited. Like, yes, another suspect. Yes.
But he also said,
what's the excuse for that?
It was an honest mistake.
I was trying to get them off my homie. No, bruh. You was pointing them in Birdman's direction, letting them know, man, Birdman got something to do with this, man. I'm not the one, bro. I wouldn't do this. Birdman is the one who did this. This is textbook rat. This is textbook snitching. Now, a lot of us, I'll be real, bro. Yo, a lot of us civilians, I ain't got no problem with no rats. I ain't got no problem with no snitch.
Yeah, I don't care.
I would implore Thug to drop his flag and join us on the good side, bro. Yo, being a civilian is peaceful. You are up a couple of $1 million. Why exactly do you want to still parade yourself as a tough street dude? Listen, bro. Thug was a week away from being free. Thug couldn't take jail no more, bro. Thug tapped out and signed a plea deal for 15 years of probation.
Yeah, he was a week. I remember this shit.
You clearly ain't cut out for this, man. Yeah. Give up the lifestyle, man. And because
drop a gospel album, son.
Went out of his way to take food off people's plates.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Nobody would care if Young Thug was just some rapper where this came out on, this could be explained away. But you can't explain it away, bro. When you want $1 million worth of game, telling them ain't no excuse to talk to the police.
Yeah.
Letting people know that other people who did it need to be ostracized and banned from rap and blackballed.
Yeah.
And those people lost out on millions of dollars because of you. Because
Rollo,
these rules
Gunna.
that you were about
I mean,
to explain,
Gunna's still gonna get his paper.
you said these are
because
the
people
rules
were
that
still
you
excited
live
to
by.
see
And
Gunna. Like I was excited for
anyone
Gunna
who
to
don't
go.
live by these rules,
I didn't give a fuck about him snitching
they
on
gotta
these
be
niggas.
blackballed and ostracized.
He made
by
better
the rap
music
game.
than Thug
And rappers
anyway.
like Lil Durk
if
and
we
Lil
being
Baby
honest.
actually listen to you too.
Yeah.
Stay gangster.
Stay gangster.
I always tell a nigga,
That's what I'm saying.
I tell my whole hood, you know the police can't give you no time.
Are they playing I
Don't
Fucking Hate
tell
You in
them
the
that.
background?
When they lock you up and they want to question you or anything, just at least fuck on them. Like, make them feel like you ain't gonna tell. Like, wait till your first time going to court or something, bro. Like, don't tell. Like, you told them the precinct fuck.
Oh
They ain't
my
got a
god.
police was finna do. They still gotta take you in. They already wrote the ticket. They already called it in. No matter what you tell them in the precinct,
telling the police car.
you
in the car getting busy.
Yeah, you think this? You think that man finna pull over and let your pussy ass in the car? You think that nigga finna pull over and let your pussy?
Still gonna go through a process.
When you tell him, he gonna say, "Okay, I got a lieutenant. You can tell that to." Like, hey, don't even tell me, bitch. I can't write this on your ticket. So tell to this one. Tell to this.
How you go from that philosophy to a voluntarily
Bro, the Tyler the
2-hour
Creator music made it
interrogation
so
with the
much
police?
better. In the
Thug
background.
didn't have to be there. Thug wasn't under no subpoena, no nothing. Thug
Yeah.
came voluntarily.
This
to
nigga
speak to the
said
police.
he called the police. He's like, yeah, I think I might have some information on that Lil Wayne bus shooting. Yeah. I'll next Tuesday, I'll come in right away. Face ass. Like, what? We back, boys.
Police. Thug was not arrested. Nothing.
Nope.
His homie Pee Wee Roscoe was already arrested. So if you're there to free Pee Wee Roscoe, it didn't happen, bruh. He's already arrested. He's already charged. He's already going through the process. Whatever you're gonna say in that interrogation room could only hurt Pee Wee Roscoe. It couldn't help him. Right? Because one, the police ain't gonna use anything you say in the interrogation room if it's gonna help them. And then secondly, right, whatever you say, they're gonna nitpick and choose what's gonna hurt them and then use that.
Yes,
Let's get back to this Rollo.
They're not gonna just use all of it. They're gonna whatever can get them sentenced.
And he broke down how Young Thug is responsible for the internal turmoil that's currently happening in Atlanta. He broke down how when he came home, Lil Baby pulled up on him. Baby gave him $50,000, right? Baby and him was always locked in doing features, all type of stuff. And when he looked up,
that's genuine happiness, bro.
And told Baby to stop messing with Rollo and ruin that relationship.
Yeah, that's genuine.
He also spoke on Gunna and other people.
Yeah.
And he would say, if Thug is the reason why all of us is currently beefing and why we're not united, and he did this in the name of the street code or in the name of he's against rats, then how come Thug then get a pass for doing what he did? Because if you cause this much destruction behind something, you're supposed to be perfect and flawless with no type of gray area wrapped around your name, which I 100% agree.
My whole thing is, how in the fuck K-Wound did my nigga Lil Wound to death? But let's go from the beginning. Who the fuck started all this bull in Atlanta? Whoever started all this pussy in the game, period. One, the first thing Thug did was try to turn Birdman against Lil Wayne. Tried to take his album name, tried to move that shit lame. Then he tell on the nigga supposed to handle the business. The second thing this nigga did,
wait, slow down. Because I always thought it was so you believe that was Thug that kind of turned them against each other.
Once it started happening,
I wouldn't say that was the initiative because of course, but what I'm saying is when he got in that shit, like he had to name, I don't even want to do no lame shit like that and speak on it, but he ain't had to name him up on the ball or nothing. Everybody know Lil Wayne is Lil Wayne, he the go. Everybody know he had called the 1, 2, 3. I'm just giving you emphasis from beginning to the end. All he ever did was do lame shit. The whole shit is about this nigga doing lame shit. Then he turned on Rich Homie, tried to turn the whole world against Rich Homie, and then at the same time, before this man death, he told us.
Whoa, thinking back to it, bro. Honestly, the reason that Rich Homie Quan started seeing a decline was because of the beef with Young Thug. Because when they were together, dude, it was crazy. So he basically just like rode the. Wow, that's fucking crazy. I'm just it's making sense. He's making sense, bro. It does.
Then he turned around and took the whole world again where I feel Lucha. Whole world. Everybody go against Lucci. Everybody go against what's that name? Yeah, he tried to turn everybody against Lucci.
I remember all this.
All these three things is 100%. Everybody can go back and look at this. This ain't from Rollo.
Yeah.
Then he turned around. He was beefing with Future, calling my phone. Future, calling Future, like going back and forth on the.
Why are you beefing with Future,
Then he
bro?
around. He
has
Gunna
way bigger reach than you, bro.
surpassing every in the industry. Now he calls to the street, turn everybody in the world against Gunna and say, "Oh."
Because he's scared
Whatever
of.
Wham say go against. He turned Wham against Gunna. He turned everybody against her. Then me and Lil Baby, we go to Dennis. I'm getting my teeth. Then you know, Lil Baby walking me home. He happy to see me. He put old Thug as he pull another evil snap. Oh, let me call it. All this nigga did. Everything that done happened in Atlanta, everybody going against each other. Why? Because his pussy.
What type of man is calling another man to tell that man, don't mess with that man?
That's goofy, literally some weird, gossip female shit, bro, for real.
Yo, if I see that you and this dude is friends, and this dude that you're friends with has done nothing to me.
Yeah,
he
nothing to me at all. He
didn't
do shit to me.
All right? He wasn't on my case. Why would I call you and say, hey, bro, you know, bro, like he got like a snitch jacket, man. Yo, why you walking him home, bro? Why you giving him 50,000, bro? That's not right, bro. You gotta cut that out, bro. Cause thugs, Cause I'm thug and I said so.
What?
That's goofy. That's weird stuff, man.
That's goofy as shit, bro.
Yo, and stuff like this usually exists among women and street dudes.
That's what I'm saying.
Those are the two demographic that
I hear like women when I think of gossip like that. That is women. Women will call someone and be like, "Yeah, don't fuck with that guy. He did this." Just because the guy, or like they'll tell their friends, "Don't talk to the guy. He did this." Whole time, the girl just wanted to smash or something, or wanted to take things further, and the guy was like, "I'm not really fucking with you," and bounced. And then now she's spreading that rumor, which, I mean, sometimes does things, but it really doesn't matter because most are, you know. Never mind. You still have a shot with friends.
Other women to gossip about why they shouldn't hang out with that other woman. Women are street dudes, bro.
Yeah.
Now, Rollo will also make a
street
very
dudes
good
run their mouth a lot for being hard.
Himself and what he did as an honest mistake, but what Gunna did as snitching.
He's been doing that, but whole shit around the wall. He thought he was Pablo Escobar. He's sitting there like he John got a fucking you're a street. He didn't did nothing in these streets. He didn't put in no work. Would put in all the work. Like none of it, you ain't do nothing on your case. So what I'm saying is, all this nigga doing is shit, bro.
Hey, let me ask you a question. And I feel like you're giving me you're kind of summing up a lot of stuff here, but
yeah,
you said that he's turned.
Academics is the king of this drill rap fucking content. If we're being honest, this
got his
own
crazy.
Mind. He's been doing this shit since I was in
boss, I would imagine, right?
Like
how
middle
could
school.
Thug turn him against you or him against them?
First of all, if you did that, why in the fuck is you so against all rap? Nigga, you talk Kid Cudi. You going super rap crazy. Yeah, you don't want to. Okay, let's just say Thug.
Yeah, he called Kid Cudi a rat. I'm like, how is that a rat? This nigga Diddy threw a Molotov Diddy sent someone to throw a Molotov cocktail in his Porsche. I'm snitching. I'm going to go make a police report immediately. I don't care about the streets. Someone just tried to blow my car up. There's no more street stuff anymore. This is serious. This is war. And I'm not one of those guys to go to war. Why? 'Cause I'm not a fucking soldier. I'm gonna get the police involved. You're damn right. I'm not doing it. I'm not even gonna act like I'm a street guy. That shit is stupid. As we see, everybody is snitched. Look at this shit.
Why the fuck you ain't saying goddamn Gunna made a mistake? So basically saying you can make a mistake and do some lying shit, but Gunna can't make a mistake and do some lying shit. Oh, just like you said, it ain't about you telling, it's about who told.
Yo.
Like, come on, man. Like, this shit ain't cool. Like, what he doing is 100%.
He's 100% right. Now, another person who we all want to hear from, I'll be real, this is one of the few people I really wanted to hear what his take was on his Thug situation. YSL Woody. YSL Woody was minding his business when Young Thug put him in a song and made him hot. And the police started to monitor YSL Woody because of that. And because of that, YSL Woody was dragged to jail back and forth routinely. And eventually he started to snitch. Yeah. Well, YSL Woody would give his take on Young Thug, and he would call Young Thug a manipulator and claim that Young Thug manipulated him and everybody.
Information is the key. Information is the key. And when you in these streets, everybody playing for keeps. Yep. Everybody playing for keeps. Why you think when it was time for the jury to reach a verdict, it was
so he's streaming now? I love that every street nigga is transitioning into something else, bro. I love to see that. I love to see that.
Got it in Shannon sitting in the courtroom because Thug tapped out. All Thug had to do is just be patient. But you get out of jail, talk about you felt like you were never in jail. Yet got in Shannon, you have reached a verdict of not guilty.
Yeah.
Oh, them niggas reached a verdict of not guilty. How stupid is he looking?
Dumb as fuck.
How stupid. But then he come out with his first interview. He got a mask over his face, y'all. He can't look at himself.
Yeah.
He can't look at himself. His conscience eating him up. He trying to pay all this money to keep this stuff out the blogs, keep paying the media. This is what the control they have.
Mm-hmm.
This the control they have.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm gonna be honest. If I'm a media outlet and you fucking offer me like 10, 20,000 to not post that blog,
don't unfollow me, bro. No, I mean, not right now, bro. I understand you don't mess with me, bro, but just do it in a professional way, bro. Like, come on, bro. Yeah. What happened to you, my brother, right or wrong? What happened to the world? To the world blow. What happened to we gonna ride to the end?
Oh, that
What happened to the end?
That's grade A manipulation.
Literally,
nothing more than manipulation. We brother, we twin. Yeah. We locked in for life, right or wrong. Man, I could never turn against your twin. Is all of that? Is all we locked in when I want you to go spin on YFN Nut, when I want you to catch a body on my behalf because I'm the multi-millionaire rapper and I don't want to throw my life and career away. Yeah. But the thing is, I shouldn't be telling you who's Poe. I shouldn't be telling you who's trying to get your life together, who's trying to feed your family. Yeah. I shouldn't be telling you to go commit crimes on my behalf. I should be telling you how to get these millions how I got it.
Exactly.
But instead, I put a pistol in your hand and said, go do this because we locked in. We twin. I got your back forever.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't think Young Thug's career is gonna be able to.
He was manipulated by Young Thug. That Thug never really liked him. That they was never really locked in. That he was just being used by Thug because he was, the crash dummy. Woody was the one who was going to go when it was time to go.
Yo,
Thug wasn't going.
No,
Thug ain't fed in Atlanta. Woody was fed in Atlanta though.
Yeah, niggas putting belt ass.
Thug wasn't in Woody songs. Woody was in Thug songs. Thug was rapping about who Woody was. Woody wasn't rapping about who Thug was. Because Woody ain't had nothing to rap about. Woody ain't had nothing to rap about what Thug was. Woody ain't have nothing to rap about. But what did Thug do?
Everybody always tell me, you my brother, I'm with you right or wrong. But soon as the world say you wrong, they be the first ones that told the world you were wrong. And you still protecting them. When deep down inside, you know they the cause of it from the start. You know they wrong from the start.
Yeah.
But due to the fact that I got responsibilities, I got kids I want to raise, that I wasn't a part of my kids' life. Let me tell y'all something. I don't look for sympathy.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I didn't know no better. But when I did know better, I choose to do better. That's where I'm at now. And guess what? I got custody. I got my kid living with me. She go to school with me. I got my other little girl. She okay. You feel what I'm saying? I got my family. They all love me. We go to church every Sunday. We ain't on no BS. We ain't on none. The kids see me in the community and other places.
Everyone at this point is seeing right through Young Thug's BS.
We gotta read this. This is Sauce Walker. So everybody's seeing this. Okay, yeah, he ain't coming back from this shit gang. But look, in the streets, a snake is a scavenger, just like a rat. If the streets was a jungle, a snake's prey on the weak and people closest to them to guard who guards are down. Double cross, triple cross, no backbone, no loyalty, no principles is the point of the analogy. Snakes and rats are in the same group of the animal kingdom, the scum of the jungle. No honor among snakes and rats. Don't try to switch to a spider now, lol. Your snake skin is already exposed. Y'all fans and kids still want to be slimes, or y'all finally understand the message now? Exactly what I was saying. I'm like, why when you this? He was literally referring himself to a snake. I'm a snake. I'm a snake him. I'm a slime him. I'm a slat. Why did we hear these things as people? All of these things that sound like double crossing, sounds like betrayal. Why is people where we like, yeah, I'm a slime, I'm a slat? Why? You're a horrible person that has no loyalty? I mean, if that's what you want to be, you could be that. More power to you. But it's your boy Haki. That was today's video. Drop a like, comment, and subscribe on today's video. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. This situation is probably gonna keep getting crazier. I'm gonna keep posting on them if people keep making videos on it, but I'm probably gonna follow this a little bit just because I kind of want to see if he'll be able to recover from this. But yeah, it's your boy. I'm out.